Welcome to Sydney Olympic Park, where it's finals day of the Men's Australian Hockey League for 2011. Living Sport Media is proud to be bringing you this bronze medal playoff between the Canberra Lakers and the Victorian Vikings. My name's Paul Economides, and joining me in commentary will be Aaron McCarthy, himself a 10-year veteran of AHL with the Queensland Blades. Aaron, both these teams will be fairly disappointed they haven't reached the gold medal game. How hard will it be for them to motivate themselves for this bronze medal game?
Obviously, it's always hard to play the third and fourth playoff, especially when both teams are so close to reaching the final. The motivation for today's match comes down to still team selections for the Australian spot still up for grabs, and also, of course, state pride is always a huge factor in motivation in this game. So both teams will discover their motivation when the whistle blows, I'm sure. So. And
Aaron, you've cast your eye over the proceedings here this week. Who do you feel will be the key players for both teams?
Well, both teams have exceptionally good drag flickers in Wouter Hermkens from Dutch, and also Chris Sorello from Victoria. They're both very good drag flickers, so the game can change on a dime with these two blokes playing exceptional hockey as well. Also, two members to watch out for in both teams would be Russell Ford from Victoria, and Glenn Turner also has amazing skill in the strike zone in the circle. So both players will be exceptionally good to watch in this game. So yeah.
Thank you, Aaron. Certainly looks like we're in for a fantastic game. We hope you enjoy the action as much as we'll enjoy bringing it to you. Let's look at the team lineups now. Firstly, the Canberra Lakers, number 1, Andrew Charter in goals, Daniel Hotchkiss, Glenn Turner, Adam Baxter, Pat Keir, Aaron Hopkins, Gary Bacchus, Daniel Borrett, Ian Davidson, the captain Josh Hawes, Aaron Kershaw, Jack Wallace, Todd Devlin, Lucas Judge, Richard Howson, Wouter Hermkens, coached by Ben Bishop. Victoria Vikings, James Webster, Paul McKinnon, Justin Ellis, Daniel Morecki, Andrew Philpott, Chris Sorello, captain Russell Ford, Sam Fraser, Tim Wischerson, Declan Geraghty, Heath Simpson, Glenn Simpson, Alistair McLennan, George Baisley in goals, Aaron Kleinschmidt, Ian Smythe, coached by Jay Stacey. Teams ready to take the field, led out firstly by the Canberra Lakers, captained by Josh Hawes. Josh had 6 years with the Kookaburras. This is his 13th season of AHL for the Lakers. Out come the Victorian team now, led by captain Russell Ford. Russell having played 76 games with the Kookaburras, scoring 21 goals.
Team's just finally getting their last minute team decisions going there. A bit of a psych up.
As you mentioned before the game, Aaron, it's a lot of pride on the line here, and selection in the national squad's at stake as well. One of our umpires there, Adam Kearns, the doctor. The other umpire, Ben DeYoung, brother of Blades player Liam. We're underway here in the bronze medal playoff. Victoria attacking to the right side of screen, in possession early.
The tempo of the game started off very fast already, hasn't it?
Well, a full press there from the Lakers. And obviously both teams very disappointed they're not playing in the gold medal game. Probably the Lakers would have been looking for their first gold medal match since 1998, which was their best ever performance. Runners up to Victoria Vikings, which was actually their first and only ever championship. Back in 1998, playing as the Melbourne Redbacks, they beat the Lakers in the gold medal playoff.
Well, after the dominating win they had against South Australia, it was likely that ACT were going to be in the final.
Well, definitely they really gave South Australia a lesson, winning 7-1. Just a break in play here. There's a Lakers player down. Let's have a little replay. Russell Ford there.
Yeah, looks like he's got him on the foot.
So just hit on the ankle there. There's Adam Baxter. Now, Adam Baxter actually copped a very hard hit playing against Queensland a couple of days ago. Coach Ben Bishop was telling me they took him off to hospital for x-rays, was cleared, and he's basically straight back into the game, so it must have hit that same foot. As I was saying, the Lakers defeating South Australia 7-1, which basically forced the next game, which was the Queensland Blades versus the Waratahs. One of those teams had to win by 3 goals or more to earn the bonus point, and New South Wales ended up winning 4-0 and knocked the Lakers out of the gold medal game, which would have been their best ever performance since '98.
Yeah, it was exciting hockey actually yesterday.
Bit of space in the backfield. Aaron Hopkins there for the Lakers. Very experienced player. Many years with playing for the Kookaburras.
Good breakaway. He's got plenty of room. Just outside the circle. Backstick,
shot.
great
Ooh.
save.
It's a great save by George Baisley there. Straight puts Victoria straight back into attack.
There's a fair way out there too. He cut down a lot of angles, so it was a good save.
Baisley in the Australian squad at the moment. 37 caps for the Kookaburras. Victoria there looking to earn themselves a corner. Let's have a little replay of the shot. And the shot straight at the keeper, but as you said, Aaron, he was in a very good position to close down that shot. Great camera angle from in the goal there. Here we go, the Vikings now along the back line.
Whoa! Chance gone missing.
Just look for that player there on the spot.
Great reverse stick.
Still a bit of danger, and a corner to the Victorians. Gary Backus there pleading his case. Aaron Hopkins as well. Don't think anyone's going to change the doctor's mind.
Yeah, it was definitely raised.
It was raised and dangerous, even though it went to a Lakers stick. Yeah, they're not going to have much luck there with that one. Daniel Moricki there for the Vikings was in the firing line. Obviously very dangerous with Sorello there on the battery.
Guys getting their gear on. Sorello flicking at you, you'd want to wear as much as you can.
James Webster preparing himself there for the trap. Russell Ford, the captain, with a push out. First flick saved, it's still on here. Back to the spot, goal!
Goal.
That's a great goal. Getting the scraps there. Number 1, James Webster.
Good low position, ready for that, that pass across. Great angle.
5th minute of the game. The Vikings take a 1-0 lead. That's great. Just snuck in the post there.
Very hard for Charter there to cover that one.
I tell you, it shows the importance of just being low and having your stick on the ground. Here go the Lakers now into attack.
Counter-attack straight away. Wow.
Turner with a shot.
Another great save from
Well
Baisley.
saved from Baisley.
Well, it looks like this match might be ending, Paul, by the first 5 minutes of it. It's very, very fast paced.
Well, there's been a heap of goals scored this tournament. Glenn Turner with a shot. It's his 10th year of AHL, Glenn Turner. Currently in the Australian team, there are a couple of question marks over his fitness. His coach assured me he was 100% fit. He did come home early from the recent Kookaburras European tour. That was planned. Some players were given a rest. Turner having notched up his 50th game for the Kookaburras and scored 37 goals, which is a great strike rate.
That's amazing.
Plays for the Bankstown club in Sydney. Glenn Turner.
Reverse stick didn't really quite come off, but he's got the hit anyway.
Quick free hit there. Victorian straight into attack.
Great defending. Stick low in the circle. That's what you want.
Cirillo there, very distinctive ponytail.
Going to be a 16-yard hit.
Marecki there had his shot deflected.
Russell Ford confusing a few people there, just a slight dummy. Running some good angles here, Victoria. Coming into the 25. And a turnover. A real percentage pass, that one.
It was easily intercepted by the Vikings there. So we're out to Hermkens having a bit of a complaint. A few things to say to the doctor. Him having nothing to do with it. Another shot there from the Vikings. Earned the free hit there. Well done, Daniel Marecki. Here's Simpson there with a cross.
Oh,
It's still on.
oh, great save.
Great save.
Good composure.
It's a very good save. Good position by the goalkeeper there.
Some keepers would want to slide low on those saves, Paul. That was good to stay up.
Oh, good skill there. Daniel Hotchkiss. It's his 10th year of AHL.
Oh,
Straight into attack. Hotchkiss, a member of the Combined Institutes or the CISAS squad heading to North America in September.
Austin McKellar here.
There's a shot there,
Oh,
well
great
saved. And a corner.
Great run there from Alistair.
Russell Ford having the shot from the top of the circle.
And the replay shows great save by Baisley. Caught off a little bit. And then end-to-end stuff.
Straight back to Russell Ford. Current member of the Australian squad, Ford, 76 games for the Kookaburras, having scored 21 goals. Earns the corner for the Vikings.
It's great to see the experienced players like Hopkins down defending down there. It's make your team a lot more.
What gives that extra strength down there? Hopkins playing his 12th year of AHL. He moved to the ACT 3 years ago with his work.
Oh, great
Nice
save.
And I think a lot of the young players look up to Hoppy with all his years of experience. Look at the replay here of that flick.
I watched it all the way to his save. It's great to watch.
Probably didn't put it where he wanted to put it there, Cirillo. Looked like a fairly easy save in the end. Here go the Lakers now, down that right side of the field. Cross picked off quite easily by the defence for the Vikings. I'll take this opportunity to mention one of our broadcast sponsors, FHE, specialists in field hockey equipment. For a huge range of the top brands at low prices, visit your closest FHE store today or shop online at f-h-e.com.au.
Gee, they work their angles well, ACT in the 25. It's great to watch. I've been down here 3 or 4 times and it's been straight into the circle each time.
They really need to work a corner or get a good shot on goal with the potency of Wouter Hermkens. They really need to be earning corners there. That one went fairly harmlessly out for a 16-yard hit to the Vikings.
Yeah, imagine that the Vikings would have talked about the drag flicking potential of ACT before the match. Would have been one of their pre-game meetings.
Well, Hermkens is one of the two overseas players in the ACT squad. All teams allowed to have two overseas players. Current member of the Dutch national squad. The other player they have is Lucas Judge, who was actually born in the ACT, but his mum's Dutch, and he's been a member of the Dutch national team for a few years now. Lives in Holland, back here to play AHL.
Yeah, it's good to see. He's an exciting player. Adds that little bit more to the game, doesn't it?
That's right. Hopkins with the ball there. It's a good quick release from the left side. Well covered there by the Vikings. Gary Backus, that pace and energy that he brings to the team. Was covered there.
Great passing.
Good transition there. Just lost control there, the Vikings, down that right side of the pitch.
Victoria shifting their defence across to the left side, back to the centre. Pressing the ACT, looking for options. Again, Paul, it seems to be bypassing the midfield pretty quickly. It seems to be from 25 to 25.
It is very quick. Both teams keen to go home with a medal.
Going to be a 16-yard hit.
The Lakers never having won the AHL or NHL, as I mentioned earlier, runners-up in 98. They were 5th place last year, which was their best performance since they came 6th in 2003. So very, very unlucky not to have made the gold medal game. They did everything they could, but with that 4-0 victory yesterday, the Waratahs managed to jump ahead of them into the gold medal clash. The Vikings, of course, they were runners-up in their very first NHL as it was back in 91, playing as the Melbourne Redbacks. They lost to the Brisbane Blades. And they were champions in 96 and 98, playing as the Melbourne Redbacks. Interestingly, Aaron, in the last 7 years, they have finished 3rd on 4 occasions. So a win here will be 5 third places in 8 years. And Coach Jay Stacey was telling me how disappointed they were yesterday. They had the final game against Western Australia where they lost 3-1. If they'd won that game, they would have been playing in the gold medal game. And what an experience, how lucky they are to have such an experienced coach as Jay Stacey. 4 Olympic Games. Actually, he turned 43 earlier this week. He was the AHL Player of the Series on 3 occasions. It's a good shot there, well covered by the keeper.
Yeah, Victoria's has had a up and down week really, with losing to Queensland 5-0 and then smashing Tasmania 9-1 on Tuesday.
Yeah, we've seen a few unusual results this week. It just shows the closeness to the competition. Just going back to Jay Stacey's career, it's the most capped Kookaburra of all time with 319 games, competed in 4 Olympic Games, including his first as a 20-year-old in Seoul in 1988, won a silver medal in 92. It's a good tackle there, there's a foot there, and a corner of the Lakers. And just to finish there, Jay Stacey, bronze medals also in Atlanta and Sydney. He was the World Hockey Player of the Year in 1999. I'm sure he's bringing all that experience to the Vikings squad in this tournament. Just a foot there from Ian Smythe in the circle.
Yeah, ACT earning the corner there.
I think we'll be looking at Wouter Hermkens here for a drag flick. Score Currently 1-0 to the Vikings. Opportunity for the Lakers to equalise. Ben de Jong getting the defence in line. 2 batteries set up there. Aaron Hopkins for the hit. Here comes the push. Goes to Hermkins. Well saved there. Keeper stayed upright. Baisley made it look very easy.
Yeah, great balance from Baisley. Knew exactly where the ball was going.
Straight to that left mid. I'm sure Hermkins would have preferred to have put that a bit wider of him.
Well, maybe he's just softening him up, Paul.
Maybe. James Webster there, number 1 for the Vikings. I'm advised he's the second shortest player in this Vikings team, with number 29 Ian Smythe apparently have competitions to see who is the shortest in the team. I think it's an advantage being short, Aaron. You're closer to the ground, easy to see the ball and look for your teammates at the same time.
Well, if anything, seeing Jamie Dwyer play, he's the world's best player. He's not far off their height either, Paul.
I think pace and a lot of natural ability definitely helps. Here come the Vikings now. It's good defence just outside the circle by the Lakers. Very important to make sure you step outside the circle to make your tackle, especially in a team with such potent corner specialists such as Sorello. You don't want to be dropping back into the circle, giving away easy corners. Lakers now just turning the ball over there on halfway. Gary Backus there throws the ball in the D, looking for Glenn Turner. 16 yards for the Vikings. Quickly in attack down the left side.
Again, looks like the ACT defence is set up to let the Vikings go wide and let them run down the wing. Oh, well read. Unfortunately didn't come off for him. Looking for options.
That's good patience there. Wow, to Hermkins just losing the handle as he goes over the sideline. Cirillo with a hit. Finds Ford.
Oh, lucky.
Hermkins makes up for his early error with a nice clearance. Hotchkiss into attack.
Great speed.
Great pace there. Here we go. Turner.
Awesome
well saved by
save.
Baisley.
Sliding tackle.
Turner should have done a lot better with that, actually. He had a lot of time to get his shot away. Good replay.
Yeah, just bounced off his stick. Just didn't get that quite control on his trap, did he?
At first touch, if he'd kept it on his stick, he would have been able to scoop it over the sliding Baisley as he came out to him. Just a holding play. Baisley fixing up his pads. Always a great way for a team to grab a few extra seconds to compose themselves. The old trick of the keeper needing to fix his pads. You would never have done that before, Aaron, would you?
There's been occasions where my kickers needed new straps. Paul.
Just to slow the pace of the game, no doubt. Here go the Vikings. Wasted ball over the back line. Not pressing too hard, the Vikings at the moment, giving the Lakers an opportunity to get out of defence with the hope that they will intercept on halfway, which they've done, and straight back into attack. That's a good pick up. Aaron Kershaw there with a good interception.
You know, one team's really taken control of this half so far, Paul. It's still 50-50. Possession, I'd say, would be very 50-50. Great defence there.
Well, both teams had lots of opportunities, but they haven't really seemed to have tested the goalkeepers at all. A lot of the shots going straight to the keepers, and Victoria's still holding on that 1-0 lead from the goal they scored off the corner. James Webster earlier on.
Here we go again. A lot of space in the midfield for ACT.
Looking for that ball there. Here goes Turner. He's definitely running a lot freer. Earlier this week, he definitely looked like he was carrying a bit of an injury. But he seems back to full fitness at the moment.
Very exciting. Every time he gets a ball around that circle, you just don't know what's going to happen with him.
Turnover. Just mentioned another one of our broadcast sponsors, Charter Group Finance. They're your one-stop shop for any scenario, whether you're looking to refinance your existing loan, source a new loan, or access the equity in your property, or looking to finance your next development project. For an obligation-free consultation, visit their website, chartergroupfinance.com.au.
Wow, that's an amazing flick. Back from the 25 to the other 25. Great overhead.
It's a very important touch there from Bacchus. Just took the ball away from the Vikings.
Victoria again looking for the all-important circle penetration.
Interception from Hermkens on the ball again. Cut out there by the Vikings. Hermkens.
Great ball.
It's a very deceptive pass he throws there. It's very European.
Yeah, low and flat. His hitting style.
There's Lucas Judge there in the D. Lucas is another current member of the Dutch national squad. Straight back with the Vikings here.
Great defence by ACT so far. Very composed. Nice play on.
Big clearance there. Quick 16 taken by the goalkeeper. You don't see that very often.
Here we go, Glenn.
Turner, here we go.
Turner pace.
On the counter attack.
Oh, great skills.
That was a stopping tackle there.
Green card given. So that's a 2 minute.
Ben Young gives a green card.
He didn't have a lot of options there. He had to slow him down a little
I
bit.
think it was Ian Smythe. Off he goes.
Victoria have it back though.
Straight again. Here we go. And a corner.
Be interesting to see this one on. Aaron's saying that it didn't come off his foot. Very rarely you see umpires change their mind in that situation though.
It was James Webster here. Just playing the ball.
Might be a bit unlucky for ACT.
I think he was there. It looked like the ball just came up off his stick, but certainly didn't look dangerous at all. Regardless, Vikings with the penalty corner. Cirillo there, number 6. Getting his target in range. Lakers ready to defend this. 1-0 still, 24 minutes into the first half. With this bronze medal playoff.
One battery option.
It looks like it'll go to Cirillo. Here he goes. Lays it off.
Whoa,
And it looks like a great save.
Amazing.
Time's called there. Adam Kearns wants to have a chat to Bender Young. He's probably looking to see whether the ball hit. Let's have a look here. Josh Hawes.
Yeah,
It's probably hit his body.
I think
what
maybe
he's
Adam
looking
was
for.
looking for the stick above shoulder height. Is that maybe what they're asking?
Not sure. I think it may well have hit the body. No, he's called a penalty strike.
Right. Good umpiring there. Didn't overreact to it. Wanted to have a second look at it.
Let's have a look here at the replay. You see Hawes. Here comes the flick. I think it's hit the back of the stick, Aaron. I think he's turned, it's hit the back of the stick, in which case penalty stroke, which will now be taken by Chris Cirillo. Andrew Charter in goals.
Well, 90% of all strokes should go in. The rest either miss or, but at this level, most of them will go in.
Cirillo. Goal. Low to the keeper's right. Power and placement. Very hard to save. Giving the keeper no chance there at all. Bottom left as Cirillo looks at it. That's 2-0.
He didn't pick his way he was going, so that's all you can do as a keeper. Try and get the small percentage to touch it.
Did you used to try and pick a side, Aaron, or you'd look for the ball off the stick?
I'd always try for the ball off the stick. Some keepers have different theories.
That's gone out. So 10 minutes to go in this first half of the bronze medal game. Victoria Vikings leading 2-0. Goal scorer Cirillo there, taking a free hit. Can't remember the national squad, Chris Cirillo. Played 51 games for the Kookaburras, 28 goals he scored.
This is a great effort.
Vikings look to work the ball out of the left pocket. It's a nice overhead.
It's a good angle to overhead it on. You don't see that too often.
If you're going to turn the ball over, you prefer to turn it over on that side of the field rather than on that left side. Hopkins with a searching ball. That's a great ball there, Turner with that pace. Cuts it infield. Very, very good play. Lakers still on the ball. Back to that hot zone there near the spot. Well defended by the Vikings.
ACT enjoying a lot of circle penetrations at the moment.
They'll be disappointed to be behind by 2-0. Here goes Webster now, back into the D.
Oh,
that's a great
tackle.
Great sliding tackle there by the Lakers. There's all or nothing there.
And Ingles.
Forward with a shot. Just goes wide. You don't want to be giving Russell Ford too much space in the circle.
For the game. Plays for the Doncaster Club in Melbourne.
Yeah, wouldn't be happy with that attempt on goal. It was well wide. Didn't look to hit it very cleanly. That's another great ball from Hopkins. Just that experience all these years at this level. It's very calm. It's great distribution. Again, there you see it.
He's been given a lot of space in that midfield to make those passes.
We'll mention another one of our broadcast sponsors, SportsLink International. Provide tours for supporters from any country to all of the major hockey events around the world. If you're looking at travelling to the London Olympics in 2012, then SportsLink International has a tour for you. Check out www.sportslinkinternational.com. Vikings back into attack. That's a good tackle at the top of the D there. And the Lakers straight back into attack.
There we go, and the 25 looking for that circle penetration. Great reverse stick through ball, no one there to pick it up. Just going back to your mentioning the London Olympics, all these guys are still playing for those spots in the London Olympic squad, Paul. It's sort of very important these guys come out today to play for these spots.
Well, this year's AHL and next year are very, very crucial to all players. If you think back to 2004, a player that no one really had any reckoning for a national team, Stephen Molan from the Victoria Vikings, actually was a player of the year in 2004. Got himself picked for the Athens Olympics and is now the proud owner of an Olympic gold medal. So it just goes to show how important it is to perform well at an AHL tournament.
It was an amazing AHL performance he put in 2004 as well.
you think about it, goalkeepers are often left out of the reckoning when it comes to player of the game or player of the tournament awards. So to win a player of the tournament or player of the series as a goalkeeper is an amazing performance, and back it up with a gold medal for Stephen Molan, or Gimpy as he's known.
Well, Australia's seen some amazing goalkeepers, haven't they? With Lachlan Dreyer, Dame Belletti, Stephen Lambert.
Yourself?
Nathan Burgess. The current crop of keepers are all vying for that spot at the moment too. It's exciting to see these keepers all vying for that spot.
But who'd want to be a goalkeeper their own? I mean, honestly, when there's so many good keepers around, you're only looking at 1 or 2 keepers per representative team.
Well,
it's great for Australia that there's so many good keepers at the moment, but you've got to feel for the guys that miss out. They might be the 3rd best keeper going round. There's just no spot for them on the tour. Just coming up to 5 minutes now before half time. Vikings back on attack. It's a great tackle. Hawes again. Oh, he's giving away the corner. Did well to break that down just outside.
It always looks ugly, doesn't it, when a player gets on the ground? Not necessarily a
He's
bad
made
tackle.
the interception there, but he just impeded Webster. Just a bit of the pressure he put on the back of his legs there to knock him off balance. Adam Kearns awarding the corner. Cirello will be looking to extend the lead here going into half time. Lakers preparing for the corner. Some of the crowd there. Current President of Hockey New South Wales, Jeff McEwen.
So they've got another double battery here, so they're changing it up a little bit, Victoria.
I still think Cirello with a flick. Here he goes. Goal! It's a fantastic flick. Well executed there from Cirello. 2nd goal for the game.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that.
Let's have a look here. Looks like it went straight down the middle there.
A bit to the left of the keeper, maybe. Put him off his balance a little bit there.
It makes the score 3-0 just before half time. Victoria will be very happy to be taking this lead to the half-time interval. The Lakers will be keen to get one back before the break.
Bit of goalkeeping there in midfield.
I swear that left foot certainly seemed to make a little extension out there to stop that ball going through. Russell Ford again.
Great vision. It's around the corner of his eye there.
Well, here we go. Vikings with the shot.
Good save.
Great save.
Great angles there.
It was good work from Justin Ellis to throw this pass back. You see there the Vikings ready. It's a good ball. Well covered there by the keeper.
Yeah, the Victorian going in his line of sight too, so he picked up really well.
Here we go again. Adam Baxter there with the interception. Still pressure on for the Lakers. They won't want to let the Vikings in again. Down 3-0. They won't want it to be further behind at half time. That's a good interception. Just lost it there. Quickly gets back to 5. Back in the circle, the Vikings looking for the corner. Well defended by the Lakers.
Yeah, they're communicating very well, ACT at the moment. Keeping Victoria wide.
That's a great switch of play. On the spot. Great save. Probably didn't get the shot away well enough.
It's come off a corner.
Marecki there had that first shot. Opportunity for a second. And a corner. Let's have a look here.
Charter doesn't seem so happy about it.
No. Well, Marecki had the shot.
Good first save.
It wasn't
Good
Marecki.
second save.
It was Justin Ellis. And then Marecki had this shot. And hit the foot there of Adam Baxter.
I think Charter thinking that it's come off a stick.
Well, goalkeepers are never happy when the call goes against them.
No, we're never. That's why I don't umpire.
They'll always look to make up a reason that it shouldn't be a short corner. The Lakers desperate to keep this out. They don't want to be behind by more than 3 at half time.
I assume Sorello would be flicking again.
He's there. He's ominous at the top of the D. Here he goes. Miss
Breaks
trap.
down.
Must have hit a foot there.
They want to get this away.
Hoppy
Quickly,
with the
ACT.
quick free, quick 16 there. Turner, interception. Well done there by Ian Smythe. Oh, fantastic
ACT.
ball. They should work the corner. Great defence. Couldn't get the shot away. Would have been looking for the corner just before half time. A great defence there by the Vikings. Deep in their circle. Baxter there. Pressure on. Forward. Top of the D. Oh, just went wide.
Great end-to-end hockey.
This is, I can't keep up, Aaron. Are there any midfielders out there? It just seems to go from the defence straight to the strikers.
It's actually great hockey to watch when it's like this.
Here you go, the Vikings again. Into the 25.
So important at this stage of the game and late in the first half, the calls from defence to cover those cross passes. You shouldn't really see a ball going through the 25 like that, Paul. Finding a forward easily.
Well, they're just taking their free hits so quickly that the defence don't have time to get in the right positions. Just winding the clock down now. There it is. Half time. Victoria Vikings leading the Canberra Lakers 3-0. So these two teams battle out for the bronze medal. Goal scorers for Victoria: James Webster in the 5th minute, Chris Sorello in the 25th and 31st minute. Back here, the bronze medal game. It's half time between the Lakers and Victoria Vikings. Looking at some of the highlights of the first half.
Yeah, both keepers have had a really good first half, actually.
This is the first goal here from James Webster. Very well done by the Vikings after the first shot on goal was saved from the corner. Those people watching at home, especially the kids, all those kids running around playing minky hockey. Very important. Very important to keep your stick on the ground in the circle there.
That was an interesting decision, that one. From the naked eye, it looked like a stick.
I'm pretty sure Josh Hall's it's hit his reverse stick here. Yeah, I think it's hit just below his right hand. As he spun away, it's hit the back of the stick, and Sorello making no mistake with that penalty stroke. Low to the right of Andrew Charter. Made his Kookaburra debut this year, Andrew Charter, in 5th year of AHL. It's another corner for the Vikings.
And whack.
Sorello, that was power. Just to the left of the keeper, but he sent him the wrong way. You can see Charter's stepped to his right, the ball just went to the left.
Amazing technique he has.
Let's look at the halftime stats here. 3-0 to the Vikings. Leading with the circle penetrations 21-12, 5 corners to 1, which is an important statistic, with 11 shots on goal to 4. Both teams having 1 green card. And the goal scorers there: Webster in the 5th minute, Sorello in the 25th and the 31st minute. Not long now to the second half commences here out at Sydney Olympic Park. Thank you to our broadcast sponsors, SportsLink International, Charter Group Finance and FHE Field Hockey Equipment. Hockey Australia, together with Living Sport Media, proud to be bringing you this bronze medal playoff between the Canberra Lakers and the Victoria Vikings. Not long now to the start of the second half, the teams are ready. Victoria leading 3-0 at half time. Second half underway, whistle blown there by Adam Kearns. Lakers on the ball.
Great little drag there.
Yeah, it was good there. Baxter. Ford walks away, leaves it for Cirillo.
And Victoria be coming in pretty confident to the second half after a pretty good scoreline to go into the second half, 3-0.
Well, 3-0, you'd think that the one team was dominating, but I think it was a very, very even first half.
Yeah, the score doesn't really reflect the match.
No, not at all. The Lakers just really haven't created some clear scoring opportunities. The Vikings taking advantage of the opportunities that they've had so far. But 3-0 to scoreline, and everything ahead of the Lakers.
Well, you wouldn't back ACT out after the goals that they've scored this week. They've been so exciting in that 25.
That's right. Hotchkiss there, earning the free hit. Hopkins taking the free hit in the 25. Well covered by the Vikings. Nothing I like to see more than a fullback stepping up to the other end of the field to take free hits. Hopkins again, sideline hit, creating the extra numbers in attack for the Lakers. Hotchkiss puts into the D, well cleared up by the Vikings. They really need to score first here if they're going to make a game of this.
Got him cornered.
Sam Fraser doing well there, but straight back to the Lakers, into the circle, and earning the corner.
A bit of a stick check there from Victoria.
Here's Ian Davidson here, just holding on the ball.
Coming for foot.
Just turning there. Bit of woodwork being hit. Well, these days it's not wood, is it? It's composite. Aaron?
Yes. It's pretty rare to see a wooden stick these days.
So you'd be imagining Wouter Hermkens would be licking his lips at this opportunity to get the Lakers on the board. Vikings ready. Hotchkiss with a push out.
Great effort from ACT to get a corner so soon after the half-time break.
There's two batteries there. Todd Devlin is one. Adam Baxter is the other. Goes to Devlin. The layoff.
Well read.
Straight at the keeper. And another corner. I think that rebound from the keeper's gone straight at the body of the Victorian player there. Glenn Simpson.
It's a little bit like pinball. The short corners these days, Paul. The speed of the ball coming in and out.
All that foam padding. The ball rebounds at quite a pace. It's a great save, and hitting Simpson there on the left leg for another corner. Here go the Lakers again. Double battery. Missed trap. Nice touch there from Ford. Vikings straight into attack here.
Good counter-attack. Straight into this.
They've got the numbers. They're in the circle.
Whoa.
Nice interception there.
Good
Todd
sprint.
Devlin sprinted back. He was one of the trappers there for that corner. back to make that interception.
Great scrambling defence. It's a great effort, isn't it? A run from
To run that
circle to
50, 60
circle.
yards, that's right.
Well, from a keeper's point of view, Paul,
That's what you guys, as a keeper, that's what you demand. So the fitness of the players these days allows them to be able to do that. Here come the Vikings now. Opportunity.
well, looking for that
Pop
angle.
back.
Great option.
There's good pressure put on there by the defence. Ben De Young calling the free hit for the Lakers. So the first shot here was a good shot. Well,
Yeah, Ford just didn't have the quite control on it there. He's asking the question, but
I think it was a timely touch there by the Lakers defence.
good decision by Ben.
Of course, earlier this week we saw Ben De Young knocked over by Trent Mitten during one game. Mitten scored the goal. De Young got himself up, awarded the goal. We'll mention one of our broadcast sponsors again, FHE, specialists in field hockey equipment with a huge range of the top brands at low prices. Visit your FHE store or shop online at f-h-e.com.au. Lakers back into attack here.
Great ball from Hopkins to find him at the 25.
Found Turner. It was very good defence there.
He's had another sensational AHL season, Glenn Turner.
Certainly one of the stars of the Australian hockey team at the moment. Just back from Europe. Quick free hit to the Vikings.
Oh,
It was actually a Lakers free hit. Adam Baxter there over the ball. Looking to switch the point of attack. Nice deflection.
Awesome.
He's kept it in. Well done.
Not a lot of options for him, but he found
Here you go, the Vikings. A bit of space in the midfield here.
great ball.
That's a great pass. Well weighted there to Ford.
I thought to bring her on his back stick.
Oh, wow. Free hit. Josh Hawes. That's a very brave tackle coming in from the wrong side.
Paul, that's yeah. It's always hard going into someone's four-stick.
Let's check here. Oh, he's done well. Got the ball. Wore one for his team there.
Could have been a lot different if he didn't get his stick down there. Could have been pretty ugly tackle.
So Paul McKinnon with the ball out of defence there for the Vikings. Turner with a bit of space. Managed to elude two defenders there. Ball into the D.
Back stick.
Opportunity.
Oh, great save.
Good save. Very quick shot.
So balanced in his save. Signs of a informed keeper.
Still there with the Lakers here. Just outside the circle. Opportunity again.
Oh.
Great save. Baisley again. Steps out. His timing's been fantastic in this game so far.
Decision making in that situation is so important. And he made the right choice there to go and attack that, to cut down the angles.
Here you go, the Vikings into the circle. There's Aaron Kleinschmidt there.
Originally from Bundaberg, Queenslander.
That must hurt Aaron to see Queenslander wearing the dark blue of the Victorians. Could be worse, they could be wearing the light blue of the Waratahs.
Well, I actually played a game for Victoria once, Paul.
You go the Vikings again. Deep into attack. Opportunity here. Looks for the ball on the spot. Well defended there by the Lakers.
And a long corner given.
Vikings had the numbers there, but Lakers making the important interception. But still on, back into the circle.
Great deflection.
Nice clearing kick there from the keeper. Turner on the ball.
He received that very well from his backstick. Great
Good
skills.
pick up there by Jack Wallace. The Vikings now with the ball again.
25.
Glenn Simpson there. A little touch on his pass back. Vikings with the ball. Andrew Philpott putting the ball into attack. Back in the circle again. Here we go.
Oh,
Goal!
yes.
That's a very, very well worked passage of play there by the Vikings. Aaron Kleinschmidt finishing off. Fantastic passage of play. Pops it back there. Again on the spot. It's a nice pass back there by number 2, Paul McKinnon.
To see how low Victoria are here.
They had the numbers there. The Lakers, very well taken. 4-0. The Vikings lead this bronze medal playoff.
Number 28 for the Victorian side, Aaron Kleinschmidt, scoring the 4th goal.
That's a great goal. That's a commanding lead at this point of the game. 25 minutes to go. All ahead of the Lakers now. Try and salvage a result from this bronze medal playoff. Lakers with the ball still. Hopkins. It's a good pass. Just outside the circle. It's a great ball in from Hermkins. Intercepted there.
Victoria
Well,
with
the Vikings. Quick counter attack. Here they go.
Oh,
Great skill.
drag. Back to the left. And ACT back with it. End to end again, Paul.
It is good. Philpott showed a nice turn of pace there. But the Lakers back into attack.
Great covering save
Out
there.
for a long corner. Baisley marshalling his troops.
Be feeling fairly confident now, Victoria, with a 4-0 lead.
Still a long way to go. Here go the Lakers. Well covered there by Baisley. Very tight angle to shoot from there. Baisley covering the shot and the pass. Showing his class.
Yeah, a lot of work today.
He's certainly showing why he's a member of the national squad. Lakers again, just outside the circle. Well defended by the Vikings. That's a great release pass. Opens up the right hand side of the field. Here go the Vikings now into attack.
Great skills.
Oh, he's doing very well there.
Oh, went for a
Just a
tomahawk.
desperation tackle there. It was good work there from Justin Ellis from the Vikings.
Good close-in skills.
Vikings still with the ball.
Hit just outside the circle. Well, it's 25.
Just harmlessly goes out there. Vikings still with the ball. Looking for the switch. Opens up the other side of the field. Time now to mention another one of our broadcast sponsors, Charter Group Finance. They recognise that each client has a specific need in relation to their finance and strive to meet those unique requirements through their knowledge and experience gained from over 30 years, combined experience in the mortgage, banking and finance industry. That's chartergroupfinance.com.au.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier, Paul, the scoreline of the last game they played with ACT, winning 5-3 versus Victoria. It's a bit of a turnaround, 4-0.
Well, it is. The Lakers would have been expecting to be certainly more competitive in this game, having beaten Victoria in the round robin portion of this tournament. Perhaps they're still feeling a little bit down, having not made the gold medal game, Aaron. They did everything they had to do, winning 7-1 against South Australia. I remember speaking to Ben Bishop during the next game, which was the Queensland New South Wales game. He couldn't bear to watch. He actually left the venue. He mentioned to me it was too emotional to watch that game. Of course, had New South Wales not, or had either team not won with the bonus point, it would be the Lakers playing in the gold medal game. It'd be the first time since 1998 they'd be competing at that level. Here go the Lakers now into the circle.
Great save again from Baisley.
Baisley very commanding around that hot spot round there. Gary Backus looking to take the sideline hit. Did spend a season playing for UTS in the Sydney competition. Victoria back into attack now.
Oh, again, great skills.
Great skill to keep the ball. Sam Fraser there making the outlet. Back to the spot. Well covered there by the defence. The Vikings still with an opportunity here.
Just lost that control.
Again, the Vikings. Great defence. Both teams. That last line of defence doing very well. Bacchus there for the Lakers. It's his 5th year of AHL. He was a member of the national junior squad in 2007.
A nice little overhead there to clear some players.
They make it look so easy.
Do, don't they?
Good tackle there.
So
Hopkins
strong defensively.
showing all his experience. Let's see how they go out of this left part of defence. Always a hard part of the field to get out of. The Vikings have forced a turnover. The Lakers with a nice clearing hit there. Turner on the ball.
Asking the question. Yes, he's got the hit.
Picked off. I think there could be a card here. Off he goes.
Yes. Ben's not having any of that today.
Second card of the game, Ian Smythe. Second green card. The replay there did not retreat 5 metres from that sideline hit. Instant 2-minute penalty.
Oh,
Turner here with an opportunity.
Great save.
Baisley again. Baisley making it look so easy.
Sliding on that left hip's not that easy either.
Here go the Lakers. Looking to switch the point of attack to the left side of the field.
Yeah, they're looking for some options, that's for
Some
sure.
nice crisp passing. Nothing easy there. Back again. This is good hockey to watch. Hopkins with a drive into the circle. Well picked off there by the Vikings.
It's like Hopkins has a radar picking up those forwards in the circle.
Well, it's fantastic vision from 40 yards out to see where his forwards are. But if you've got Glenn Turner up there, I mean, you're always going to be looking for him.
Yes, definitely.
Here they go again. Interception there.
Quick turnover, having a run.
There's a lot of space here for the Vikings now.
Yeah. Great effort from to.
Declan Geraghty there having to step off the ball. Hopkins earns a free hit. The Lakers desperate to get on the scoreboard here. 4-0 to the Vikings. I don't think it's a true reflection of the tempo of the game. It's been very even. Here go the Lakers into the circle.
Again.
Baisley again. He's certainly been the difference.
Baisley, the Vikings keeper.
That decision making to come out early to take that play with the ball. Here go the Lakers. Touch.
That's phenomenal
And a fantastic goal.
They were pushing for that for the last 10 minutes, haven't they, ACT?
Aaron Kershaw there has been on the end of this touch from a very tight angle. He's put it into the top of the goal.
Good
It's a
one.
bouncing ball. Wow, just underneath the crossbar. It's exactly what the Lakers would have been looking for. Get the score back to 4-1. But the Vikings now back into attack. This is really end-to-end stuff.
Wow, great
And
hockey,
earn the corner.
isn't it? It's exciting when hockey's like this, end to end. That was a great one-time touch, isn't it, into the goal. From that angle, Paul, on the back line.
Straight back here, the Vikings, having just conceded a goal, earning the penalty corner. Certainly not what the Lakers were looking for. After getting back to 4-1. Giving the Vikings a chance to extend their lead. Players putting on the protective equipment. That 45-second rule being tested right to its limits. Ben de Young happy now to allow the corner to commence. Shot saved. I think it's gone through. It's a goal.
Just roll over the back line.
It has gone through. That's 5-1 now. Paul McKinnon with the goal. Looks like the save was made, but it just dribbled over the line.
Just squeezed through there,
Keeper
Paul.
did everything he could. Let's have a look here. This will be the best angle. It's just gone over the line. That's good umpiring there. Andrew Charter, the goalkeeper, managed to get the ball out. Oh, he's not happy. Definitely not happy there. But that replay showing it clearly crossed the line before he got his left glove down to the ball. 5-1 now. Victoria Vikings lead the ACT Canberra Lakers in this bronze medal playoff.
Interesting, they went to a variation there, the second corner flicker.
There's Alistair McLennan there running through midfield. Free hit to the Vikings. Cirillo taking it. Oh, good defence there. Edge of the circle. Hotchkiss, the experience showing. Great ball there to Glenn Turner. Cuts back in on his full stick. Into the circle. Good defence there from the Vikings again. 2-on-1. Eliminating any danger there that Glenn Turner might cause. Another one of our broadcast sponsors, Sportslink International, providing tours for all supporters from any country to all the major hockey tournaments around the world, including the London 2012 Olympics. Sportslink International have a tour for you at sportslinkinternational.com.au. Hermkins now, nice outlet pass.
Good ball from Russell. Missed trap.
It's a turnover. Hermkins on the ball.
Yeah, you saw the push in the back there from Russell. Still ACT's ball. He wasn't 5 then. Interesting
What's
what he gives
happening?
here, yes.
Green card.
Victoria, number 23, playing at Simpson.
That new rule playing into effect there, the
I think
touch and go.
he gave a yellow card there for Glenn Simpson. He'll be 5 minutes off the field. He's already given 2 green cards in this game to the Victorians. Simpson now having to have the extended layoff. There's Aaron Kershaw getting some instructions from the Lakers coach. It's a foot there. Andrew Philpott earns a corner for the Lakers. You can imagine Wouter Hermkins will be getting the radar ready here. There's 2 batteries there. Number 27, Wouter Hermkins, you'd think would be taking this one. Hermkins, goal!
Oh, low left. What a goal.
Very well placed there by Hermkins, giving the defence no opportunity at all to save that. Low to the keeper's left. Let's have a look here at the in-goal replay. That's fantastic. So much pace there. Chris Cirillo, no chance to get his stick to it.
Just so much pace. Good low dragging style from Hermkins.
That's 5-2 now. Victoria's still in the lead.
So important ACT to get a goal there. They still might be able to get a couple back here.
Well, there's just over 10 minutes to go. Certainly now not out of the question to see a team score 2 or 3 goals within 10 minutes in the modern game of hockey, especially with the potency of a drag flicker of Wouter Hermkins' abilities.
Totally agree, Paul. I mean, Russell Ford, the captain of Victoria, would be asking his players for a bit of composure right now. The communication would be defensive.
Hermkins again.
And obviously with ACT nothing to lose, they're going to throw everything at Victoria. In
That
this
was
last
a
10
great
minutes.
pass here. Here come the Lakers. Can they earn another corner? It'll be a long corner on this occasion.
A lot of numbers back from Victoria.
Turner would be the go-to man in the circle. Switch across to the right. Man on the back line here.
Looking to go top.
That's good defence. Got the feet covered there, Sorello.
Well done.
Forward with the outlet pass. Umpiring asking for that to be taken again.
Oh,
Oh, he's got it.
got a nice little jink.
Oh, he almost
lost it.
just went over the sideline. Did so well to get under control, but he's been caught out of position here. Vikings back into attack.
Man in the centre.
It's covered and a corner. It's found the feet there.
Great counter-attack, Victoria.
Just goes to show the pace of the game today. Turnover, straight back into attack the Vikings. In there, finds the foot and corner. Daniel Hotchkiss picked up the scraps. The corner already awarded. It's Jay Stacey calling the variation for this corner here. He looked genuinely disappointed yesterday after they failed to get on top of WA. He would have dearly loved for the Victorians to be playing the gold medal game later this afternoon.
It's been so long since they've played in a final.
It has. It just seemed to be covering that third position so many times in the last couple of years. Here we go again.
Push out. Trap.
The variation,
Flick.
well covered.
Oh, amazing save.
And the rebound there out for a 16. Very well saved by the keeper here. Well covered. At bottom right corner. That's great. Just off the foot there. Well done.
Great.
Daniel Marecki trying to get the rebound. That's a great save.
He had his stick behind it too, just for a double defence.
And Josh Hawes came across from the left to the right post for that rebound too. Well done by Hawes.
ACT definitely haven't given up, Paul.
Here they go again. Ian Davidson there into attack. Looking for the best option here. Self pass. Easily picked off there by the Vikings. Straight back into attack.
The counter-attacks have been phenomenal, Victoria, today.
I think both teams, I'm amazed at the fitness levels. They've had a very tough week. Certainly no one looks to be too fatigued at all. That's a great tackle. Hermkins for the overhead there.
Smother that drag foot.
That's a great switch. Victorians is not putting the press on. Oh, fantastic ball.
here's
Finds
GT.
Turner here. Puts a cross through.
So dangerous
Just
there.
deflected over the sideline there by the Vikings. Even though they have this 3-goal buffer, still doing everything they can to keep the Lakers out.
You can hear the urgency in their calls too defensively. It's great to hear.
Free hit there. Cirillo commanding in defence. He's looking for an overhead. Just puts it short. Ian Smythe there. Finds his teammate in field.
Victoria always seem to have options when they get in trouble.
They're certainly using the midfield a lot more this half than they did in the first half. Probably a sign of a bit of tiredness after a long week.
This man opened the top of the circle there.
Still in possession. The Vikings. Certainly not too much urgency shown by them with a 5-2 lead.
Play on. Clearance. Well,
Well done there by Hawes.
360 skill there to
Let's
clear the
have a look
ball.
here. There's good composure there shown by the Lakers. A good tackle there by Hawes. Lakers back with the ball now. So, Lucas Judge. And a turnover. Daniel Borrett there.
Whoa.
Always back. It's a good tackle. Devlin took the ball there into the circle, earned the corner. Cirillo not making a clean tackle. Tied it up there by Alistair McLennan, but the foul had already been committed. Lakers now, opportunity to bridge this gap in the scoreline. 5-2, the Vikings lead in the final 10 minutes of this bronze medal playoff, the 2011 Australian Hockey League men's tournament. You'd be looking for Hermkens here, one of the leading goal scorers of this tournament. Hermkens goal! Fantastic! Fantastic penalty corner taken by Hermkens.
Amazing drag.
Brings the score back to 5-3. He's gone to the top left hand as he sees it.
ACT.
Wow.
Keep it stick side.
Baisley, no chance at all. Well, it looked like he went over his head there, Aaron.
Yeah, wrong-footed him a little bit. Maybe he's thinking going left. But
Very difficult place to save it.
yeah.
5-3 now. The Victoria Vikings lead the ACT Canberra Lakers. That goal coming in the 66th minute. Lakers need to score 2 goals again to equalise.
The third or fourth time that you see Victoria after a goal straight back into the ACT's circle. Immediate attack.
Full press here by the Lakers. Looking for 2 more goals to square this game up in the last 5 minutes of the bronze medal playoff. Lakers with the ball now. Oh, that's a great little pass there. Deft.
Whoa!
It's gone out for a 16. Not sure if he was looking for a pass there or that was a shot.
A goal there could have made the game a bit interesting.
Would have. The last couple of minutes would have been very interesting there.
So important to play the games out.
It is. It's one of our Qantas planes flying overhead. Victoria lose the ball. Back to the Lakers. Sure, the Vikings will be content to play the clock out here now.
Bit of urgency coming from ACT now, just to see if they can get that more goal to put a bit of pressure on.
Good interception there by Tim Wiskusen. Still on the ball. Nice pass from one of his teammates in space.
Oh, nice skills.
It's Webster there, earning the sideline hit. Still with the Vikings here. Attacking part of the field. Looking to do the quick switch. They're staying on the right side. Easily picked off there by the Lakers.
Searching for a through ball.
He's looking for it.
Great ball.
Oh, just couldn't get the trap there.
Great vision. Umpires pulled up something here. Go the time up a little.
Just called the 16.
Oh, they're interchanging the goalkeeper for him.
That's right, taking the keeper off here, the Lakers. 11 field players now. Trying to score 2 goals in the last couple of minutes to take this game into extra time. One of the great innovations from world hockey, the ability to play without a goalkeeper. Situations like this, and even yesterday when Queensland took their keeper off with 20 minutes to go, very bold piece of coaching by Captain Matty Wells, Coach Matty Wells, I should say.
Yeah, it relies on the rest of the team, Paul, to acknowledge the keepers off the foot to attack.
Score goals.
Yes.
Take your keeper off, must score goals. Here go the Lakers now, just outside the circle. There's a cross.
Just
Raised
raised.
ball. Yeah, just a bit dangerous there. Found the player open. Just. And yeah, Jack Wallace there looking for the deflection.
Great positioning.
For a
isn't it?
goal.
With that left post, it's where you want to
Just
be as
there.
a forward. Unlucky.
He's done well. Anticipated the cross very well there. Vikings searching into attack, and there's full time. Full time in the bronze medal game. Victoria Vikings winning 5-3 against the Canberra Lakers and winning a bronze medal in this 2011 Australian Hockey League tournament.
AHL Championship.
It's been a fantastic game, plenty of goals scored.
Kershaw scored 1 and 2 goals.
We're looking here at the
For the Vikings.
4th bronze medal for the Victoria Vikings in the last 8 years.
And 2 goals to Chris
We'll be looking at some second half highlights in a moment.
ACT 3.
It's been a fantastic game here
Let's hear it, folks.
at Sydney Olympic Park with Victoria Vikings winning the bronze medal. Second half highlights here. It's a great goal at the start of the second half by Aaron Kleinschmidt. It's good vision there from our in-goal camera.
Great positioning. Low to the ground.
It's just
ready for
stick on the ground, Aaron. It's a very basic skill. They do it very well. The Lakers, it's a fantastic
That
goal
was
there.
incredible, wasn't it?
From
off
a
that
very
angle?
tight angle, and he's put it just, look at this, just under the crossbar. We're at the corner. And just snuck over the line here. The goalkeeper wasn't happy, but you can see on the replay clearly the ball crossing the line before the keeper got his glove to it. Just there.
Just sneaked over.
Yeah, good umpiring there from Bendy Young in the right spot. And then 2 goals to end the half to the Lakers, both to Wouter Hermkens from corners. That was the foot there that led to that first corner. In the 58th minute, Hermkens makes no mistake.
Low left to the keeper.
And then following this, in the 66th minute, Hermkens again with a corner. Some nice lit up work there from Todd Devlin. Hermkens again. Going high this time. Giving Basie no chance. Fantastic goal. That made the score 5-3. That was a bullet. Certainly had to be standing in the net when that's coming at me. So full time here, Victoria Vikings defeating the ACT Canberra Lakers 5-3. You see the statistics there. Again, penalty corners probably the key figure. Victoria 8-4. You see the goal scorers. Victoria Vikings accepting their bronze medal. 4th time in 8 years they've won the bronze medal.